Hello little green pig writers, my name's Julia and I'm one of the after school club workshop leaders, and this is our 12th YouTube video. I hope you're all enjoying your writing and being creative and being imaginative. We've got another task for you this week, so it's been wonderful to know that so many of you are joining in and writing and sending us your pieces. This week we've got a writing task inspired by furniture, which may sound a little bit boring on the face of it. When I was young, my family and I used to play a game called What Piece of Furniture Am I? And your family would choose for you what piece of furniture you would be. And it used to end in lots of arguments and tears, because some people would end up being nice, comfy, chirpy, friendly sofas, and some people would get told they're a footstool or a cushion or a table lamp or something, and they weren't very happy with that. It's quite a fun game. Maybe you could try it. And leading on from there, our writing task for the week is to personify furniture, which means make your furniture come alive. When you personify your furniture, think about the style, the voice, the personality, the behaviour of each piece of furniture, what they would be like if they really came alive and were a person. So you might have Sophia the sofa, who just lounges around all day. She's pretty lazy, but she wears beautiful floral dresses. You might have Tony the table, who's terribly practical but maybe a little bit boring. Maybe the other pieces of furniture think that he's not very interesting. And maybe you could have Frida the hungry fridge, who keeps gobbling up your food and not wanting anyone to eat anything. And you could look around one room in your house and give personalities to every piece of furniture. And then the task would be to extend that into a story. What would happen if you all left the room and these pieces of furniture came alive? What would they do? What would they say? Where would they go? What adventures and arguments and dramatic things would happen to them? And write a story. We also have an emotion of the week, and this week the emotion is surprise. Now, I love being surprised, and it doesn't happen that often. As you get older, you tend to predict the sorts of things that happen and get used to the world as it is. But it's really delightful when we do find ourselves surprised. Sometimes dreams can be surprising because we're just not in control. So the challenge this week is to actually look back at a piece of writing you've already done, maybe a story that you've written recently, and pick a little bit in the story where you could make something really surprising happen. I mean, this could be something so surprising that you didn't even imagine it happening. Just let your imagination go wild. So it might be, a mysterious flower suddenly appears, or a portal to another universe, or one of the characters suddenly jumps up and does something really unexpected. And then your job would be to write a new version of the ending of the story with that new plot twist in place. And you want it to be so surprising that nobody can predict what might happen and where the ending might take you. Now, our writing project at the moment is called Wild, Wild World. And over the past few weeks, you've been thinking about what our world might look like in the future. What might be the positive impacts, the consequences, the results of the way we've been living recently, and what might change about the world. So by now you should have chosen an aspect of the environment or the world to think about. So that could be the sea, the fish, the animals on the world, the vegetation, the plants, it might be the weather, the climate, the cities we live in. And you also should have chosen a style of writing, a text type. So you might have decided to write your story like a story, or like a poem, or it might be a play script. It might be a series of text messages between two characters. It might be a piece of description, could even be a song, who knows? So the task this week is to actually start that writing. Really start getting your ideas down on paper. What do you think the world might look like in the next 6 months? And how do you feel about it? We'd love to read your writing. Please send your writing in to writing@littlegreenpig.org.uk, which is exactly what some of you have already been doing, and I'm going to read to you a piece of writing we've received. This is a piece of writing by Theo on the topic of Wild, Wild World. It's a play about Stephen and Geoffrey's time in the Brighton Marina, somewhere in the future. And this is the introduction. Brighton Marina will look more gadgety. There'll be more screens around, showing new games, and also new movies in a new cinema. If you want to see a movie in the cinema, you'll have to go through a portal, and then you can go to any seat you want. The dance studio will be free dance studio, so you can go there and dance whenever you want. Gourmet Burger Kitchen will be called Everything You Want Burger, and Pizza Express will be Pizza Delight. There'll be robots at the tills in Asda, and you can also buy robot friends. You'll get to park anywhere you want in the marina, and the cars will have magnetic wheels so you can drive on the walls. There'll be pelicans, 250,000 fish, octopus, hammerhead sharks, parrots in the sea, and there will be a parrotfish. Lovely piece of writing from Theo. Thank you. We want to wish you all very, very happy writing this week. Be open, be brave, be imaginative, have fun, take pride, and please send all of your writing in to writing@littlegreenpig.org.uk. And we will continue to share your ideas and stories on our blog and on this YouTube channel. Take care now. Bye bye.